Regina has made history welcoming their first Indigenous Chancellor. Former Chief of Cadmus First Nation and local businessman Cadmus Delorme was inaugurated into the role as Chancellor, and he's with us this morning in studio. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Dale.
Let's talk about, first and foremost, what it means to you to be the Chancellor of this organization.
Yeah, thank you. I'm a proud alumni of the University of Regina and the First Nations University of Canada, one of the colleges. I got an undergraduate degree in business. I got a master's degree in the Johnson-Chiama School of Public Policy. I did a little bit of accreditation through the Levine. So to sit up there as Chancellor and to be the one that leads the ceremonies, that accredits the degrees, it's an honor.
The conversations that you want to have over the next couple of years was a focal point when you got inaugurated. Tell us about why that's important to you.
You know, the university is a very unique governance structure. It's legislated by the government of Saskatchewan. And so there's two parts. There's the Board of Governors and then there's the Senate. So I chair the Senate now. That's what the Chancellor does. So the Senate is made up of 95 people around our province, different professions, different backgrounds, different businesses, non-for-profits, and then your deans. And so those conversations, you can really shift and pivot how higher learning works. Today, reconciliation is a normal conversation. Employers want our graduates to have, AI understanding, international affairs, international student relationships, reconciliation. So it's such an honor to sit there now and chair that meeting to make sure that you have a very broad discussion.
And as we talked about before, representation matters. So now you get to sit at the forefront, and you've got some cool pieces that you're going to wear over time.
That's right. I'm a proud Saskatchewanian, but I'm also a proud Indigenous person. And to sit there as the Chancellor of the University of Regina, the 10th Chancellor, I also get to showcase my identity.
So what is on this regalia?
Yeah, so Thomas Benjo beaded this for me. It is what you call a stole. You put it over your cape when you are in a graduation. So it has my 12 years of school. I went to Broadview, Ochapowace. I graduated in Cowes. My 5 years of First Nations University of Canada, where I got my undergraduate degree. My Johnson-Chiama School of Public Policy. My little stint with Levine. But then I went 4 generations in my maternal side. My great-great-grandma Gracie, my great-grandma Maggie, my grandma Evelyn, and my mom all sit over my shoulder. My mom and dad are right here. My wife and children. And during university, you create family.
Right.
I met 2 families in university. They're my absolute best friends, the Benjos and the Dubois. And they're all on here. And these little represent the prayers that were done to help us in our university journey.
So I wear blue suede shoes as a nod to my mom, who passed away almost a year ago today. You've got some cool shoes because you want to pay tribute as well.
That's right. So an elder on Standing Buffalo Dakota Nation, Joan Ryder, when I sit up there, I was a board chair for 2 years. I sat on a board for 5 years before Chancellor. So I got to sit on the stage, but not in the center. I sat to the right.
Of course. And
so you sit up there and you congratulate everybody. You watch people's shoes after a while, and so I was like, I want moccasins. If I'm sitting there. So yeah, Joan Ryder made these at the University of Regina. She's a Dakota person, so she has the Dakota symbol. So when I sit up there, Daryl, I get to show my pride of who I am, but at the same time, I represent all 95,000 alumni of the University of Regina.
Thank you so much for being here. Good luck with your journey. We appreciate it.